Find out whether Chris will be facing food heaven or food hell. So come with me, Chris. Anna, I need you. I need you, Mr. Stuart Gillies. There you go, over here. Leave the girls to enjoy the rest of that. Now, everybody in the studio made their minds up. Food heaven, you could be having this pile of langoustines. Okay. Yes. Nice little, my version of a sort of a pie with a salmon mousse and that kind of stuff, a nice little seafood sauce. Alternatively, food hell would be cauliflower to go with some plaice, because I know you don't like turnips as well.
Great dish, that. Great dish. It's like you've taken my least favourite ingredients and put them all in a dish. Well done.
It was 3-1 to food heaven.
Oh,
so you were lucky. There you go.
Well done,
out of the way.
Brilliant.
So Irene chose the dreaded food hell. So you can take the cauliflower back with her.
I did
right. There you go. All right, it was Vicky. All right, so what we want over here is if you could roll me out that puff pastry, that's it. Nice little quick bisque. You've got 4 minutes to do that. Meanwhile, over here, we need our little pot to make our salmon mousse. Over here. So I'll just plug this in. We've got our puff pastry. Now what we're going to do is create our little pie sort of thing. We've got every machine going on this one. So langoustines I need peeled as well. I'll pile those over there. These are the langoustine or Dublin Bay prawns, which are over here. So I'm giving you masses of work now, and it's what you call get your own back, you see. We'll take the salmon, like this. We're going to trim this off, and I'm going to make a mousse out of this. Very, very simple little mousse. We use the belly of the salmon to make a mousse. We place that in a blender in there with some double cream that is knocked all over the place.
Oh, might need some more cream there.
Just a bit of double cream.
Thank you.
And an egg white. So we're going to put the egg white in here. So we need to get the sauce on first thing.
Okay. Giving me 4 minutes. Thanks for that.
Yeah. So the white's gone in there. We then blitz this. We can then season it with some salt and some black pepper. Very, very quick, that's got to be done. There you go. Black pepper.
Is there a less painful way of doing this?
No,
I don't think so, Anna.
Not at all. There is a more painful way. I could do it.
It's a family show, James.
A little bit of that. All right, now we've got our puff pastry, and I'll show you how we just assemble this now. So we take our puff pastry, lift that up. Sorry. Then we can trim this up. So we trim it up afterwards. So you take this, don't worry about the shape of it at the moment, because then what we're going to do is take our salmon. A little birdie tells me you're quite into food, or rather food production, because beekeeping, what was all that about?
Well, I'll tell you, you've definitely done your research, and the research you've done is on Wikipedia, where, of course, anybody can put anything.
And that wasn't me, actually. That was the producer who's obsessed with MySpace and all that sort of stuff.
MySpace?
Well, that kind of
and
stuff.
obsessed with other things from the 90s?
Yes, all that sort of stuff. He's all obsessed with that. But that's where it comes from, then.
Somebody has entertainingly put on Wikipedia quite a detailed bit about how I'm a very keen amateur apiarist. I've tried 5 times to become president of the British Beekeeping Federation. No, it's all lies. No, it's all lies. But it's such a charming lie that I left it. Unfortunately, journalists picked up on it, and now every time I get interviewed, people go, "So tell us about the beekeeping."
All right, well, sorry about that.
That's all right. No, I love it. I really like that somebody's done it. It's just, you could do so many sort of kind of vandalising things to a Wikipedia entry, but that's the most charming.
Maybe you should try beekeeping.
Maybe, yeah. Well, I realised that if I was going to keep the lie up in interviews, I was going to actually have to start researching beekeeping and possibly start keeping bees. So this person would, in the end, have actually made me into a beekeeper by creating the lie in the first place.
Well, there's plenty of beekeepers out there. Bill Turnbull, you know the newsreader? He's a beekeeper.
Is he?
Yeah. There you go. Right. Place the salmon on the top.
So there's one out there.
There's plenty more, but that's one that I can name while I'm doing my salmon. There's a beekeeper in Winchester.
Vince Cable, he's a beekeeper.
Is he?
Yeah.
See, that's 2.
Yeah.
Haven't you got beehives in your mansion?
About another 3 more, we'll have a crowd, you know, beekeepers. Right, you take the salmon, all right? So layered salmon mousse, langoustine, salmon, spinach, pastry over the top, like that. And this is not a coulibiac. A coulibiac's done with rice and egg and all that kind of stuff.
We were all thinking it.
Yeah. I can easily swap this and you just get it served with cabbage.
You're way too late now.
And cauliflower, all right? So, right. Bit of that. And then, see, you grab a sharp knife, clues, young man. That's no, not your size. A proper knife. This one. Right. And then we basically trim off the edge. All right. So you're trimming all this off. Our sauce needs to be done in the next 90 seconds.
Okay, thanks for the notice.
Yeah. Our sauce is using the shells, and we blitz that.
We will.
In our blender. And then we take a knife. So this has got egg wash on, and just do a little pattern on it.
Lovely. Very artistic. I'd give you a C at GCSE for that.
Thank you very much. Well, I actually failed cookery, so it's more than what...
Did you?
Yeah.
I might not eat this.
Did you pass cookery at school?
Never did it. No, wait.
And I didn't go to school.
Only you.
Right, we place this in the oven. This goes in the oven about sort of 350 for a good sort of 30 minutes. And you end up with this one, which has been cooking.
Beautiful. So all
Okay, thank you.
There you go.
Right,
So it's a nice little pie. Right, that's it. Pass that.
sauce in there.
90 seconds. Chop, chop.
It's the fastest shellfish sauce ever.
Yeah.
The slowest shellfish sauce ever. Place that on its face. See that nice little layer?
Beautiful.
Nice, there you go. Coming to the boil.
You season that?
No, you need to shut that. Yep.
Seasoning.
In. Done.
You're really messy.
Who? Me?
You. Look at all this.
Well, I've done everything on the show, haven't I? There you go. Right. And then you just got a sauce. Just check that out. Look at that.
That looks amazing.
Wow.
See, we got there in the end.
That's spinach leaf.
It's only about 3 minutes.
Yeah.
That's
Pretty impressive.
Don't worry.
So,
And now we know there's at least 2 beekeepers that are more well known than there was when we started the show.
yeah, that's right, yeah. That and my work
you.
is done.
Nice sauce.
Right, we've got some
Yeah,
glasses
I'm
with this. Do you
particularly
wanna... Oh,
impressed
I've
with
got the
the
glasses
sauce.
over here. Right. Where's the vino? There we go. We've got a DB Reserve Chardonnay 2010 from Majestic Wines, priced at £8.79.
Just your sauce.
What do you into that?
Lovely.
That's all about the sauces, he's saying, yeah.
Yeah. Cheers, close the...
But you can mix and match.
I better try the rest, though.
Yeah.
But we've done stuff with
Really not
mackerel as well with puff pastry
Very nice
like that,
job,
but
James.
it is really nice.
That's really delicious.
That's great.
It's not modern, it's old school, it's kind of French,
Hey.
sort
Very
of
good,
that kind of style of
That
cooking.
pattern was pretty modern.
Was it?
It's a classic
Yeah.
for a reason, James.
Well, I tried to do a leaf, but we didn't have time. But there we go. And best of luck on your tour, which
Thanks,
starts...
Starts on the 16th of November in Stafford. All dates on my website.
you
Just
go.
2 days after the DVD release.
Quiet now, that's all for today on Saturday Kitchen. Thanks for our short and sweet, that's not Stuart Gillies, that's Saturday Kitchen. Thanks to Anna
That's
Hansen,
me.
Stuart Gillies and Chris Addison. Cheers to Peter Richards for the wine choices and our chef's table guests, Vicky and Irene. All today's recipes, of course, on our website. Go to bbc.co.uk/Saturday Kitchen. We'll be back at the normal time at 10 o'clock next week. Have a great weekend. Bye for now.
Bye.